So welcome to Stewart Stewart. My name is Darren Stewart, and we have Nick Wagner with us today. He's spent a few minutes with us talking about workers' comp. One of the issues that we often get calls about, I'll have clients that call in and they'll say, I'm really worried about keeping my job. I got hurt on the job. I've started this workers' comp process. I'm hearing grumblings or rumblings from my supervisor and my supervisor's supervisor that, boy, this could be a problem with me still working there and so forth. And the whole aspect of I might lose my job if I have this workers' comp case. And that's a valid and serious concern that our clients have. So talk to me a little bit about that threat of what we would call retaliation against an employee when they bring a workers' comp claim.
Well, it's as you were saying, it's a very realistic threat. It's a very understandable concern that most people have, especially when they're confronted with a situation like that, where it's kind of like darned if they do, darned if they don't. And you what you need to understand though is that when it comes to work comp claims, we have this contractual relationship, and on one end of that contract is the employer. And they need to do everything they can to help our clients under the contract and provide the treatment that they need and that they deserve. And it certainly becomes a concern for us when someone is confronted with a situation where the employer is making threats of firing them if they bring a workers' comp claim. That is specifically prohibited, and it's something that most people don't know how to deal with.
I would tell a client who calls in that scenario that absolutely they need to bring that workers' comp claim. Mm-hmm. And if they should be terminated, well, that's a whole nother case.
Right.
Wrongful termination, retaliation, mm-hmm. Whole nother case against the employer. And if the employer's that silly that they do something like that or start to try and make the job more difficult for the employee, they're setting themselves up for a real problem.
Yeah.
Not that we want to be litigious here, but I don't think people should ever let the bully win. And that scenario is kind of a bully situation. Right. They're trying to bully you out of doing something that you're allowed to do, right, to be taken care of when you truly get hurt, yeah, and not be compensated for that or not get the medical treatment that you need. And it's just so wrong.
Yeah, you should not be punished for pursuing a claim that the law says you're allowed to bring, and that's really where we are ready to step in and help people. And I mean, we could spend a whole nother segment talking about retaliation and what that entails in terms of that process. But we want to minimize that possibility. But if it becomes a reality, we're here to help and help people fight through that.
That's one thing Nick and I love doing is fighting the good fight against the bully, whether it be a large insurance company, an employer who's out of control, and we don't have any problem with that. We say bring it on. If you really want to retaliate against our client for bringing a workers' comp claim, bring it on, because it's just making it that much bigger and making your case that much better. Yeah. So if we can help you, give us a call. Nick, be happy to take your call. I can talk to you. Any one of our attorneys can help you navigate this situation. And if you're getting bullied into not making a workers' comp claim, we'll help you stand up to the bully and take care of it for you.